Hello, 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 everybody. How are you guys doing today? I just wanted to record this quick free training to address some of the problems that I've had, the struggles I've had when dealing with money mindset and trying to attract money into my life. And that was, doing all of the work, like reading all the books, taking all the courses, and not seeing the results. And part of it was, not really realizing what the problem is. And um, work, everybody who writes these books or uh, creates these courses, like, yeah, they're sharing their process for how they mastered the money mindset and were able to attract like so much money into their lives. And this isn't meant to like discredit their work, because like there is value to that, but sometimes like we are unconsciously blocking receiving money because we all have this unique energetic blueprint through our human design, and we are meant to work with our energy in a unique way. And our human design chart allows us to see, like really truly see, like what's going on. And I've learned, like once I learned my human design and learned to live in alignment, that is when I started to attract so much more money and abundance into my life. And I wanted to create this free training um, with one of the with like something simple that you can look at in order to be able to attract more money into your life. And that is looking at what the true purpose of money in your life is for you. Now, alongside this training, I recommend having your human design chart. If you don't have it, you don't know how to get it, I do have links on this page in order to get your human design chart, and you can go back and I recommend like pausing this video, getting your human design chart, making sure that you have it handy in order to um, sorry, I just dropped something, in order to get the most out of this training, because we are going to be looking at um, something called the conscious Jupiter. Yes, the conscious Jupiter. And we're going to be looking at the line, which is the number after the decimal point. And you're going to, and underneath this video, there will be some instructions on like how to get it. So to take a pause, make sure you know where the conscious Jupiter is, and the number after the decimal point. And this is going to show you what your version of prosperity is and the true role of money in your life. And I'm going to go over in this like what each of those lines actually means and how you can start using that, because when you start like using your money in that way, like you are living in alignment in your purpose. And when you are in alignment with your purpose, that is where like you are going to start attracting more money into your life. You are because the universe is going to see that you're using your money for your true purpose and you're more in alignment. So that way, like, universe is going to support you in that and bring and draw more money to you. So we're going to start with line 1, and this line is all about simplicity. Like your relationship with money is supposed to be simple. You desire money so that you have the freedom to create, and that's all it needs to do for you, is just to be able to create. And one way to do this, and if you're anything like me, you probably have heard this before, like from various money mindset books, are like it's like the law of the vacuum, like the universal law is like letting go of clutter. So when you have more space, you're able to attract more money into your life. Like this is really important if you have that one line in your conscious Jupiter. So like letting go of the clutter, like cleaning up your area. And that is, when you clean up the clutter in your life, and you can actually clear the clutter in your mind too. And this way you can see what is truly necessary to make you happy. So that is all about the one line. It's all about like being simple. And the two line is all about recognition. And so true prosperity for you is being recognized at a soul level. And can get this, but when you love yourself first and you enjoy being seen and recognized, like, so that self-love is so important. And like recognize yourself, like recognize what an amazing person you are. Like we are all amazing in our own unique ways. We all have unique gifts. So recognition from both yourself and from other people is incredibly important for you. And something that I like to do too, just because I've, been studying this and looking at this, like we don't necessarily know in our lives, like who's a two line, who's a one line, like by just looking at them. Um, a practice that I do is just I love to recognize other people if they've made an impact in my life, and so or something's happened, like I just like to give them a little like nod, like, hey, you've really made an impact in my life, like you have like really truly amazing gifts, and that's something to be celebrated. Like I like to recognize other people. So if you're having trouble with this, first of all, like recognize yourself, but also embody like a recognition practice. Like if people have made an impact in your life, like share that, share what they've done for you, share that you're grateful. That can make such an impact both in your life and in their lives. Next we have the three line, which is all about celebration, and this is so fun. Money is a tool that allows you to truly celebrate all that life has to offer. And like money is something that you can use to increase the joy of others. Like be in celebration. And even if you're not like likely you're watching this training and you're not quite where you're at with money, you are desiring more, like how much are you celebrating your life right now? If you're a business owner, are you celebrating every sale that you get? And these celebrations don't need to cost a ton of money. Like for me, celebrating is taking some time off and reading a really good book, or like treating myself to a real I'm all about the bubble baths. Well, not necessarily the bubbles, but like baths in general with really nice smelling bath salts and candles. Like, I celebrate that way. And or you can celebrate by just doing something that you really enjoy. Like it doesn't have to cost a ton of money. It doesn't have to be like champagne toasts, but in one of my human design certification courses, like we had a graduation ceremony and we just played songs and like, just kind of danced together. And yeah, I wore my crown. I have a crown, and like, put on some really nice bold lipstick, and like we just all celebrated together. We celebrated learning this amazing system, and going through this course and everything. So just like if you have that three line, like celebration, like money is a tool for celebration. And if you don't necessarily have the money that you want, like celebrate in other ways, and like be in that energetic vibration of celebration. So next we have the four line, which is all about charity. And for you, like the true purpose of money is to help as many people as possible. You are here to serve, and it will always come back to service for you. And gratitude is a frequency like you are familiar with. So as much as you can, like give to charities. And with this one, something you can do if you don't have money is to volunteer Um, and like charity, it doesn't necessarily, like, the more personal you can make it. I know for me sometimes, like, I do I've done, like, automatic payments or something. Like, you're not really feeling that. Like, generosity is really important, like charity and generosity, and really being in service for other people. Like, that is so incredibly important. So with the charity, um have it be like, have it have like a purpose for you. Like, make it something that you're putting effort into, like giving and donating, and um, being in service. And like I said, if you don't have the money to right now, first of all, look at it as, do you really not have the money, um, or are you just like struggling to let it go? Um, I know what it's like earlier this year, like I really struggled literally to pay my bills and to buy food. And, like COVID hit me kind of hard. And even slightly before COVID, like things were just rough to begin with. So like at that time, like take care of yourself and like make sure you're able to pay your bills and everything. But like, let's say you have like money that you are investing in something that you're not really using, like maybe some memberships, or like maybe you have like Netflix and Hulu and HBO and Disney and like Stars and whatever other like streaming services, but you don't use all of them. Like, maybe think about cutting back on one of those and like donating some of that money instead. Like, if you're not, if you don't have like some sort of tithing or like donating process in place, like charity is really important to you. But if you literally like don't have money, donate some time. um, See if you can volunteer, if because of pandemic and everything, if you're not comfortable going out and serving in that way, like maybe like if you're an entrepreneur, like offer to help somebody for free. Like, put some kind of like scholarship in place for your services so that you can like give a little bit and be in that mindset of charity, because it's going to come back to you. Like, service is really important. And then we have the line 5, which is all about power. And I realize there's a typo, and I'm sorry, but oh well. Money, for people with the power line, money is a great source of responsibility and power for you. And this is all about making an impact. So sometimes this can be like a little bit of that like charity from line 4, but it can also be like, um, what is really important to you. You're likely going to bring in more money because you have the, like, your purpose is to have the power to shift the economy. Like, I have this line, and what's really important to me is to like shop local and to support like small businesses, because that really does make a huge impact on their lives. And sometimes on purpose, when I'm choosing to make an investment, I choose somebody who has a smaller audience, or um, is like not making $1 million a year, because I want to make an impact on their life. I want to give them the chance to like grow their gifts, and I want to make an impact on their lives versus, I mean, not that somebody who has a lot of money, like it doesn't matter to them, but the, like, what's really important to me to make an impact is like, is my purchase, is my support of them going to allow them to buy groceries that week? Like, that like touches my heart. And that's my personal thoughts. But like, when you have this 5 line, like, you can choose what kind of impact you want to make. And money for you is a source of like great responsibility and power. So really be, with this line, like when you have money, really be conscious of where you are spending your money, where you are investing, and having it be where you want to make an impact, where you want to make a change. Um, uh, and then finally, we have the line 6, and this one is a little bit confusing. It is about nature. So there's a little bit of a paradox here because, nature, everything is perfect, but there's still so much to be done. Um, because I mean, you think about the earth, you think about like global warming, like that's like the kind of work that needs to get done. And with the sixth line, like have a relationship with money like you have with nature. Like, how are you with nature? Do you like nature? Do you not like nature? And like, look at your relationship with nature. And that's not necessarily like always being outside, but it's about like, you know, grounding and like nature. There's really true abundance in there. Like, you don't necessarily need to work on abundance because it just is. Like nature in itself, like everything is continuously growing. Like think about the oxygen we breathe. We always have enough. We always have plenty. Like no matter how many people there are, there's always like oxygen. There's like so much. You think of the oceans, like there's an infinite, there's like almost like it looks kind of like infinity. We know it's not infinity, but when you look out into a large body of water, like you see like infinites, you see abundance. So having a relationship with money, like you do with nature, and if your relationship with nature isn't really the best, that's going to be reflected in your relationship with money. So how can you improve your relationship with nature? If you're a line 6 and you really struggle with this, one of my soul sisters, she is really great at this. I don't know if this is her line or not, but she's like really amazing. She has really amazing gifts. She's actually helped me with my relationship with nature. I tend to hate being outside, and it's an inside joke between us, like, oh, Amy and nature. But like if you're struggling with this, like send me a message. Like send me an email. I'll have any like a contact email, and you can reach out. Like I have somebody to help you with this because she's amazing. So that is all that I have for this first part here, like recognizing like the true role of money in your life, like your version of prosperity. But the other part of this, and what I have to offer to you guys, like a next step for those of you guys who are like, oh, what's next? What can I do? I am hosting a money magnet masterclass, which is going to take the parts of your human design chart that have to do with like your money, like how, like what your block and what shadow you need to overcome in order to unlock your money blocks, and how you can use your human design chart to get to true abundance in this money magnet masterclass. It is available. I will be teaching it live on January 11th at 11 a.m. Monday, January 11th at 11 a.m. But because of watching this video and going through this, I have a special promotion. The masterclass is $55, but if you sign up by December 29th at midnight, you will get a free month inside my Embody Your Design membership. And in this membership, I will be teaching everything that I know about human design and hosting free coaching and free embodiment workshops and embodiment like exercises and journaling prompts to really help you like learn to apply this information to your life, because once you apply it, it is so amazing, it is so good. So the information on how to get into the masterclass is on this page. along with everything. And you will, in the master class, you will be learning, I'm teaching it live. You're going to learn your money blocks, and you're going to learn how to unlock like true, you're going to learn how to become like a true money magnet in your life and attract all that money that you want, because you want to be able to pay your bills. You want to be able to live your true purpose of money in your life. So I'm so excited about it. And like I said, in the next, if you sign up within the next 2 days by December 29th at midnight, you will get a free month in um, the Embody Your Design membership. Just as an exclusive offer, you get like 2 things for the price of one. I am so excited about this. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day.